Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. You see, my biggest mistake was when I replugged my mic into my PC, I plugged it into a different port, so clearly it is a completely different what is it? It's a completely different mic. Rookie mistake, yup. It's clearly my fault. But yeah, hello. How are you guys doing today? It's been so long. It's been, I don't know, like damn, 10 days. Insane. We love Windows. Yes. Love me some Windows troubleshooting. And actually, when I just opened OBS, it actually asked me if I wanted to update. I'm like, maybe not tonight. Maybe I don't want to deal with that tonight. And of course, now my mother has decided to come in front of my room to talk. Had to go close my door. Also, I like how Rage offered coffee with some creatine, and Saito said, "You know what? Bleach will do. I don't need creatine, please. Just some bleach." Oh, the cursing begins. Yup. At least the wife doesn't walk when you have cam on. You see, there's two hurdles to that happening. You see, first and foremost, I'd have to have a camera set up. Second, I'd have to have a wife, which I don't see that happening in the very near future, for sure. You know, lots of steps to getting someone to wife level, you know. But yeah, I do not face these difficulties. Oop. It's like I'm just trying to mess with. Oop. A mystery model approaches behind Ghostie's body. Ooh, have you ever seen those what are they called? Is this like horror like uh videos where like so just recording on their phone and they have like a filter and then the filter suddenly snaps just like to like a shadow behind them. That's what's going to happen with me. I mean, don't turn off when I
Eight
put.
months and still
Oh,
no Deltarune.
8 months is still no Deltarune. I'm just allergic to the Delta Tuna. What can I say? Rubbish. Thank you for the resub. Damn, 8 months. Honestly, time flies. Say it takes many steps. Are you looking for people who like staircases then? Yes. You see, on my requirement list of finding a lifelong partner is likes staircases. 10-step minimum staircases. Nothing less. I don't even bother talking to those 9-step staircase lovers. Must be 10 plus. 8 months of suffering. I wouldn't say suffering. It's been fun. Nate's a staircase with a face. I'll be on one of those episodes of like wasn't that that woman who like married an amusement park ride or something? What happened to her? What did she ever get a divorce? Are they still together? How's their marriage going? Woman marries amusement park ride. Where is she now? Let's see what comes up. Oh, wait, there was an update in 2023? She and Bruce, a skydiver ride, have been together for over 30 years. She even had a commitment ceremony with him, though it wasn't a legal marriage. Linda has spent a considerable amount of money to restore Bruce as he was damaged after a storm. So yeah, damn. 30 years. That's an insane commitment. Wonder how much maintenance such a marriage. I mean, apparently a lot because he was damaged by a storm. So Makoto, hello, hello. Come back. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. What's the plan for today? I don't know. Just chatting a bit of a catch up. I have some vacation stories. Then maybe we play a bit. I do have to hop off early to do.
ようこそお帰りなさい。良い休暇を過ごせたことを願っています。
Yes. Hello, Queso. Wait, I have to see what that says. Tell me, Google Translate. Welcome back. I hope you had a great holiday. Wow, you see, with the, what is it? With the gun and the gunshot, you wouldn't think it was such a welcoming message. You'd think it was a threat. But look at that, the gang's all back together. We just got weebed. I deliver niceties very aggressively. Keisha's like, you will be welcomed back. Hmm. It's like I'm just trying to find... Trying to see why this... Okay. I think I'm talking better now. Yes, yes, there we go. Oh, also, I I just opened before hopping on. I opened a new monster. It's the Ultra Golden Pineapple, and I'm gonna say it sucks. New monster flavor for me. It's not new. I've seen it around. It sucks. Well, okay. It might be my slight bias, but it does have a similar taste to Red Bull. And I do have a slight slight dislike for Red Bull, so and I try okay, that was my last sip of this monster, goddamn. I tried to put like the ice cubes to cool it down. I was like, maybe it tastes better cold. It does not. It does not. When the mega curse gets so expensive, Rubbish is looking at his savings. He's like, "Ah, I can't curse. What is this?" Will today be Subnautica or Voiding in the Voices? I think Voiding in the Voices. Yes, yes. I do want to get to like I think gameplay wise it said there's like 50 days or something. Red Bull's too expensive for what it is. My new favorite monster is Zero Sugar Strawberry. Ooh, strawberry. Is that the like pink one? I tried the other day. Well, I took a sip. Uh, because someone got a what is it? Was it the like is it berry ultra berry or something? It's like a purple can. Honestly, not my favorite. Okay, ultra purple can. Goddamn. Let's see. It's this. Oh, no, it wasn't this. Maybe it wasn't an ultra. Maybe it was just a purple can. It's this. What is this? Punch Energy. That's what I tried. Honestly, not my favorite. It's tolerable. Tolerable. I don't think I can never pronounce that word correctly, but it's not bad. Not my favorite though. My flavor is always the best flavor for most things. You guys haven't seen the light. You guys don't understand. You don't understand the beauty of uh of the Lewis Hamilton flavor. Tolerable. Add a fridge or what's a fridge? Fridge. Interesting. I've never seen these. Those Houghton flavors overrated? You know, Rage, given, our history and how long we've known each other, I'll overlook that statement. I'll pretend I didn't see what you just said. Assumed ultra purple would taste like lavender. Disgusting, hate lavender. Tastes like eating a flower. Ooh, I once had. Where were these cookies from? My mom got these cookies like as a souvenir from someone. I forgot from where. Was it? I don't think it was Sicily. I don't know from where, but anyway, there were these like lavender cookies. And honestly, I agree. I don't think lavender should be a flavor to be consumed. Does lavender smell nice? Yes. Should it be consumed? I don't think so. Go see when you're starting up a sponsorship with Monster to get your own ghosty flavor. I don't know if there could be a flavor that can beat out Lewis Hamilton. I don't think I could promote it as much as I as much as I love the Lewis Hamilton flavor. It'll taste the menus. Slogans like, when you're on a starting screen, open up a can. Flowers are an acquired taste. Like, I'm not sure. I like poppy seed pastries. I don't think I've ever had any poppy seed pastries. Although, you know what? I've been to. There's like a kind of there's like a. It's not a restaurant. I'd say it's like a cafe, but they do just lunch as well. Um, and with some of their soups, they put like flowers, and I'm like, are these edible? Are these just decoration? I never know what to do with flowers when they come on food. I'm like, do I eat these? Do I put them aside? I always put them aside, I'm not just going to munch on a random flower. But yeah, yeah. And apparently they're edible. I wanted the flavor to be Rage Raspberry or something, although a rubbish flavor wouldn't sell. You would be surprised. Who was listing off last stream? Someone was like listing off weird ass flavors. And the of like sodas. The amount of weird flavors that popped up, I don't think people would be what is it? Would be so averse to a rubbish flavor either. Depends on the marketing. Just say it's a challenge to drink it with a straight face, and people would buy it. Yeah, start a challenge, a little TikTok trend challenge. Boom, instant success. Rubbish flavor would sell Lewis Hamilton. Rach, why do you say these things? I mean, people drink Prime. Yeah. I haven't actually tried Prime. I just assumed it tastes like any other electrolyte drink. So I'm like, well. Anyways. Ooh, Kenzie, hello, hello. How are you doing today? I'm drinking Prime has lead in it. Literally, I saw a spectrometer. Really? Does it actually? I've got an hour before work and just chilling. Ugh, work. Ooh, a hydrate. You know what? I will hydrate. Logan Paul didn't say that. Why would he lie? Exactly. They didn't specifically mention the lead in there, so clearly it's not there. Ooh, did you guys ever see their what's the Mr. Beast thing called? Lunchables? Did you guys ever see that someone made like a horror game about Lunchables? Is it Lunchables? Lunchly? No, Lunchly? What's Lunchables? I think it's Lunchly, right? Yeah, Lunchly. See. Lunchly horror game. Yeah. Here's the Lunchly horror game. Lunchables and Lunchly also have high lead levels. Damn, they're just sprinkling lead everywhere. You should play it on stream, then get sued. Today we're all like, oh, welcome back. It's been so long, guys. Tomorrow I'm like, well, that's it for me, guys. I've been banned off the face of the internet. Goodbye. Someone in Finland is comparing them, but the cheese was moldy and lunchly. Yeah, I saw that. Who was it? Wasn't like was it Rosanna Pansino? Yeah, she did a video and one of hers was moldy as well. I was banned from the interwebs before me. What's happening? Let me just go buy a bunch of pencils and eat them. You know, reliving your childhood memories. Which I don't think I ever like actually chewed on a pencil. I definitely like chewed on a pen, but never a pencil. Thankfully, no splinters for me. Thought pencils have graphite, not lead. Damn. Damn, you can't even get lead poisoning, Queso, even if you eat pencils. They're just eating pencils as a snack. One time when I was a child, we were pretending sticks were hot dogs, and I ate a piece of one. Of course. Cases, little Cases like, ah yes, delicious. What a delicious meal, thank you. I'm not. I'm trying to read the. I'm trying to read Exile's message, and I'm like, is it the leading companies on the market have lead, or the leading
Ghosty
companies on the market may have
278
lead?
wave Ronks punching.
Look at that. Andy coming in swinging as usual. Hello, Andy. Thank you for the resub. 8 months as well. Damn. Classic English moment, right? So it took me a second. I was looking at the sentence. I'm like, how do I read this? Andy Bobandy, the one and only. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, let me look at. Listen, I started like uh, 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 on this vacation. I started taking notes. I'm like, ooh, let me take some notes of like what to talk about. When I come back. Literally, that lasted 4 days before I was so exhausted and just forgot to write the rest. So I have 4 days of detailed notes, and then the rest is, well, the rest is just a blur. Oh, and actually, remember in school we had to pretend to sniff? Was it pretend? What? Well, actually, wait. Why were you pretending? Why were you pretending to sniff glue? Ooh, wait a second. My phone is about to die. But it should be charging. A moment. Okay. Now it should be charging. Well, listen, if my model freezes, that means my phone died. Some drama about drugs? Ah, yes, of course. Just what you'd do at school. Well, eat anything new on your vacation? I didn't eat anything new. Uh, but I was I was actually talking to my mom today about about it. She was like, what is it called? She was saying like, oh, I didn't weigh myself before the vacation, but I feel like I've lost weight. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think like I think I'll be lucky if I didn't gain like 5 kilos. We ate so much during the vacation, insane amounts of food. And I was like, no, no, I swear, I feel like I've lost weight. So, I went to weigh myself because uh I weigh myself regularly when going to the gym, whatever. I weighed myself. I literally lost 3 kilos. I'm like, the fuck? Like, we were eating nonstop. I'm like, where did this where did this weight go? And my mom's like, well, yes, we ate a lot, but we were also like constantly at the beach, constantly walking around. I think we didn't go a day without hitting like 15K steps. I'm like, okay, fine, I see. Magic goes, yeah, weight just gone, poof, without a trace. Win-win, yeah, it's a win-win. Although yesterday they left yesterday at like 6 in the evening or something, and since then, up until hmm, up until like honestly 4 hours ago, so on like almost 24 hours, I've just been lying in bed. I wake up to like feed Beast, take Beast out on a walk, get back into bed. I've needed a break from this vacation. It just goes right through the goat's body. Exactly. Just gone. No, no, the vacation was nice. Let me see, what did I do? Let me consult my notes. Let me see if there was anything interesting. Yes, yes. First day they arrived. We went to the beach. Shocking. Second day, we went to the beach again. Shocking, I know. Ooh, but we did see at the beach. Um, we did see a bunch of starfish and baby stingrays. Let me clarify. They're not the giant stingrays. They're little baby stingrays. Yeah, so we saw some little uh sea animals. Baby stingrays, yes, so cute, so cute. Did you eat them? No, you see, I'm a bit of a fussy eater. There really aren't in my diet. What can I say? And and then that same day after the beach, so this was like a full whole day at the beach. The two, I mean, kids, okay, because the our family friends that came over, mom, dad, and two kids, right? But they're just a few years younger than me, but they are the children of the family. So anyway, they wanted to go to the gym because obviously they're also gym rats, perhaps. So there we are, strolling up to the gym at 11 after a full day at the beach. Said I wouldn't eat all the things I told him to eat, and Claire was here either. Damn, damn. I mean, listen, rubbish. You're not one to tell us what to eat. You still haven't taste tested that mosquito burger. We're waiting. Did you touch them? Did they sting? Oh no, I keep a good distance away from them because I believe even baby stingrays, like their tails are still they still sting. One could say. Yeah, Let me check. I think even baby stingrays can really mess you up with their do baby sting actually are baby stingrays dangerous? Hmm. Okay, so it says they can still be dangerous while generally docile and not aggressive. Stingrays, including juveniles, can sting in self-defense. Okay, their venomous barb can cause significant pain. Yeah, so so we keep away. We keep away. The same, but I remember hearing that baby scorpions are worse because they don't know how to control their poison. Oh, really? Damn, I didn't realize like even like adult scorpions could like control their poison. I thought it was just sting, poison, dead, you know? Stings you, oh, I didn't mean to kill you, sorry. Yeah. They're like kittens, tiny but super sharp claws. Yeah, yeah. Little, tiny little babies, but dangerous. But yeah, so that night we went to the gym. We came back home at 3 a.m. Well, not 3 a.m., like 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I think we went to sleep at 3 a.m. We came back at around 2 a.m. And you know what the plan for the next day was? To wake up at 6 a.m. to go to another island here. Do you know what happened? We did not wake up at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. because, what is it? I'm a light sleeper. I heard my alarm. I woke everyone up. Uh, Obviously, 2, 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, yeah, 2, 3 hours of sleep for a whole day at the beach. What could go wrong? But, I went around waking people up. You know, it took them almost an hour to get out of bed for everyone, including my mother. We did not leave until 10. We just stayed at the table chit-chatting. I'm like, listen, if the plan was to stay here until 10, I could have slept more. Why was I an alarm clock if we weren't going to leave at 7? But anyways, I did not voice these complaints. These were internalized complaints. Classic family moment. Yeah. And because we didn't leave that early, I had to go and move my car because I was in a tow zone. I figured we'd leave by 7, and the tow zone started from 7, so you know, I was fine to park there. Turns out I wasn't. Oh, actually, wait. Backtrack to the story. We rented out a car because 6 people cannot fit.
Ho, ho,
Oh,
ho! Oh!
hello, Sinna. Ho, 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 Sinna, yes. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we rented out a car because 6 people can't fit in my mom's tiny car. They don't have to be tabbed in to know who sent that, right? If if there's a ho 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 or if there's a fart, 99% of the time it's Cinna. You know, I have to look to double check, but most of the time you can confidently say it's Cinna. um, and honestly, I think the people where we reserved the car from kind of like forgot about us. Like kind of forgot about my reservation. Because we got there and they told us like wait at the airport because we were picking up the car from the airport. They're like, oh, wait at the like arrivals area and someone will come pick you up. So we went there, no one there. So we literally walked to their offices in like the garage. And they're like, oh, the guy who's like in charge like of the cars isn't here. You know, give him a call. They forget, right? And thankfully, our family friend's flight was delayed, so at least we had some spare time. And they're like, "Oh yeah, give him a call." I call, no one answers. I call again, no one answers. Someone, I dig up a phone number online, and someone else answers. Someone from I don't know, headquarters or whatever. And they're like, "Oh, I'll call the guy for you, just wait by the offices, right?" So anyway, he calls the guy messages me and says like, "Oh, where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, we're by the office." He's like, "Okay, well, I'm dealing with another client now. Give me like 25 minutes." I'm like, "Okay, sure. I'll wait another 25 minutes." Sure, is it an hour after we arranged to pick the car up? Yes, but I'll wait the 25 minutes. But anyways, we finally got the car. Uh I hated the car seat. The car seat, um the car seat whenever you like, you can adjust car seats to go like up or down, not like forward or back, but like up or down height wise. I I do it to like so it goes down because my knees were literally like with the steering wheel. And I am not a tall person, okay? I'm average height, and I put the seat back and everything, and my knees were still in the steering wheel. I could literally hold the steering wheel with my knees. I didn't even need my hands at this point. And so I was trying to lower the seat. Do you think the seat lowered? No. It was just going backwards. I'm like, no. And not like tilting backwards. It's just I don't know what it was on. It wasn't going down, it was going backwards. So I don't know what that seat was up to, but anyways, I figured it out. I was basically just driving and hitting my knees constantly. But yeah, so that was just a side tangent. We did rent a car. Mm. And we went to the other island. It was fun, nice. We got to swim a bit. And steering wheels go up and down too. That might obscure the view. I don't know. I've never messed with that. Maybe I should have looked at that. No. Damn, I didn't even think of that. No, no. I just said, well, this seat isn't moving down, so I guess I suck it up now. But I don't think steering wheels, like, adjusting is like a simple lever, no? Don't you have to, like, actually, like, pull out, like, at least a screwdriver for that? Oh, no. Locate the lever or switch on the steering column and pull it down to unlock the steering wheel. Oh, never mind. No, no, never mind. I've been misled. Apparently, it is as simple as just finding a lever. Ah, I see. Knowledge. I am now a knower. Yeah, but we went to this other island, and um, so on the island we have like a blue lagoon. Uh, the water's clear, the sand is white, very nice, very pretty. And then a bit of a swim, like a 2-minute swim away, is like a tiny, tiny little like pebble of an island, right? Where it's literally just like a hill and nothing else. So you can swim to that and chill there. Goo Lagoon? No, not quite. This one is blue. Blue Lagoon. Let me see, is there a picture? Oh, also during this vacation, I didn't take a single picture. I realized, like today while I was on my phone just scrolling, I'm like, I did not take a singular picture on this trip. Like, not even of the scenery. I was like, well, I guess I'm not using my phone. Never mind. Who is this? Ooh, look, this is a nice photo. Isn't it a drink? Is it actually? Blue Lagoon drink. I thought a Blue Lagoon, like, was a universal just thing for pretty water. Blue Lagoon drink. Let me see. It is. Oh. Blue Lagoon is a French cocktail featuring blue. Okay, I don't know what that is. Mixed with vodka and lemonade. Oh, it is. Damn. Don't like taking photos of people, but scenery's nice. Yeah, I'm also like a scenery kind of person. Like, listen, I have in the past, like, trying to think. let's say since COVID, I probably have like 5 pictures to my name, right? And they're all in group photos. So I don't like to take pictures with people, of people, whatever, but I have a bunch of scenery, but I don't know. I guess I just forgot my phone, that my phone existed. It was just gone. Uh, wait, where's this image? I had to find something from Google since I took 0 photos. There, this is what the like blue lagoon looks like with a random woman there. But so you see, like there's that little island at the front with that. It's just like a little floating island there. That means you had too much fun that you got distracted. Yeah, sure. That I feel like I just kept just chucking my phone just in a bag and forgetting about it. But yeah, honestly, we did have fun, so that could be there. That. I was in class and the teacher told us what to do, and the person next to me asked me what are we doing, and I was like, I don't want to explain 20 minutes of instructions, but I did anyway. Listen, you should have taken the route of, I don't know. Like, hey, I'm in the same boat. I didn't listen either. The saints in a Sinner, so social, so saintly. I don't know, ask the teacher. The teacher would have given like a death glare if they had to explain 20 minutes of instructions again. Honestly, I've definitely had some teachers say, like, listen, I've already explained it. Like, someone asks and they're like, no, I'm not explaining it again. And you're like, oh, okay. Fuck me, I guess. Never mind. Wait, so you can swim to that other island? And so we did, we went there, nice, pretty shells, whatever. But then on the way back, apparently the currents kicked up. And now again, this is like a 2-3 minute swim back, right? Not a long distance at all. Uh, the currents kicked up, so they went from like a yellow flag. Yellow flag is like mild currents. Then they have like red flags, strong currents, and then double red flags, like strong currents don't swim. So in the time that we went there, they went to double red flags, and we were like swimming back. And now, uh, everyone, everyone that went to the island had, what are they called? Flippers? They're called flippers, right? Yeah, flippers. They had flippers. Guess who didn't have flippers? Me. I just kept like what is it? I kept just leaving my flippers at home because I think I need to get like just a larger size flippers because like 2 years ago these flippers started like hurting my feet and since then I haven't used them. So I think I'd have to just get larger flippers. See Ghosty in this image, she's on the rock in the distance, face reveal. No, wait, quick. Quick, cover it up, you saw nothing. That happened in one of my classes. The teacher just explained, had repeated many times during the lecture, and they told the person to look at their notes. Was how the teacher was always willing to re-explain even the most simple things. Issue was that he was terrible at explaining, so half the lessons were spent listening to him just repeat the very first lesson. Damn. No, no, please, put the cameras away. You saw nothing. But but yeah, so we started swimming back, and now I'm just casually just chilling, swimming. And you're just swimming in one place. When the currents are high, you're just basically swimming in one place. After a while, it's like, I'm not making any progress, am I? And now everyone with the flippers made their way over. And then you see my mom, who like arrived at the shallow part. She's like calling me over with her hand, like, come here. I'm like, yeah, no shit, come there. I'm trying. Like, I am on my way. So then, I had to actually swim seriously, no more just like doggy paddle. had to actually swim. And so I'm swimming there. I take like the tiniest like break. I'm like still, my break was still like doggy paddle over. I take the tiniest break and you see my mom like waving me back. I'm like, "Yes, I'm on my way, mother." Stop waving at me. I do you not see me coming back? Nobody noticed Ghostie's trouble. No, no, my mother noticed. She just kept waving me. That was my waves of encouragement. We saw nothing on this image. We can count the amount of pixels on this image, unless you're telling us your face isn't detailed. So I actually have just 2 pixels to my face. This is one of those big mermaid tails instead of flippers. Oh, the clambra. Ah, yes, me. Living the best mermaid life. Local streamer caught on photo at the beach in beautiful waters of blank. Ghostie's denying the evidence. Put the cameras away, she said, and jumped in the water. That's not me. That's my cousin. I swear. But yeah, so we made it eventually, and so we spent there. We spent like 3-4 hours there before they put the double red flags up. We're like, well, time to go home, I guess. Here's what it is. And then the ride back home, because like to get to that island you have to go on a speedboat, right? To get to the island. So the speedboat ride back home or back to the main island was insane. We were flying over waves. And of course the drivers are boat drivers just called drivers? The captain, they're not captains, right? Because captains are of ships. I don't know. Anyway, the person steering the speedboat just, cranked up music as loud as it went, and we were flying over waves. It was honestly such a vibe. Was it fun? It was fun. Were we drenched? Like, yes. By, like, until we packed everything up and got down to the speedboat, we like, basically dried up, right? Everyone was dry. We got into that speedboat, boom. It's like we never left the water. Drivers? Okay, okay. Didn't anyone fly off the boat? No, but me and the daughter from our like family friend group, she was like sitting next to me, and as we were talking, there was this bottle that flew from someone that was like in front at the front of the boat. It literally flew between us, like hit the edge of the boat and flew into the water. And they're joking with her. I'm like, we almost died by bottle. It could have been either one of us. If one of us had like leaned in just a bit closer while we were talking, gone. Head exploded. Concussion dodged, yeah. Dodged with no effort. It was literally up. It was pure luck. But no. Other than that bottle, surprisingly, nothing was lost in the boat. Mm. Oh yeah, and then was it glass or plastic? Plastic. It would have shattered immediately if it was glass. No, no, it was plastic. It just, there was just a loud bang and then just bounced into the water. It was pure luck. You got gambling for free. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You see, gambling pays off even in real life. Just constant gambling. And there it is. Ooh, wait, do I have my... Oh, wait. Had to stretch over, but my coins are here, in fact. Okay, let's see. A €2 coin will decide your fate. Ooh, heads. Okay. You live to see another day, exiled. Let me refund that for you. There you go. Would have been a Final Destination scene. Yes. My story coming back. Listen, guys, I was in Final Destination. But anyway, we made it back home, or back on the island, and now To get back home, it's like an hour drive back from the where the boat docks. So, Ghosty, have you decided if this location you went to will be the site of GhostyCon 2025? Ooh, honestly, I think so. I think the just speedboat ride itself is kind of a fun thing. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a good feature to have for a for a con, no? But so anyway, we all get into our cars, right? So we're split like three people in one car, three people in another car. And I figured, cuz it wasn't dark yet, we could still see. I'm like, let me take the scenic route back, right? So they'll see we'll go over this like it's not a cliff really, it's a well, it is kind of a cliff where you can really see a big chunk of the beaches on the side of the island, whatever. I'm like, nice little scenic view. And I'm going, and this is like 10 minutes, like from where the boat was. I turn around to tell, not even turn around, I just like look to the left. I was about to start talking, and I see they're both asleep. I'm like, ah, my scenic route. I literally went the long way around just so you guys could see the scenic route, and you're asleep. Obviously, I didn't wake them up. I'm like, well, this what it is. I guess I drive back home now. And then my mom was teasing me. She's like, yeah, I got the better passengers. My passengers were actually awake to see where I took them. I'm like, yes, yes. More scenery for yourself, I guess. Yep, it was just me, the music, and the road. Oh, and because we did arrive early, home around like 5 p.m., I gave myself food poisoning. That was fun and fresh, yay! Cause we we chopped up watermelon like the day before, and now this poor watermelon has like we always brought a cooler with us to the beach, right? So we had it the day before, we ate some of the watermelon, and now this watermelon was dragged with us to the beach today. And now when we got home, I'm like, damn, no one ate this watermelon. Food poisoning, yay! And no one ate this watermelon, so I'm like, you know what? I'll eat this watermelon. I don't want it to go to waste. I love watermelon. It's a win-win situation, right? And of course, I offered it to everyone, but people were like, no, no, not in the mood. Okay. So I start eating. The first few are fine. The little chunks are fine. Then I get to one and I'm like, damn, okay, slightly acidic taste, right? So it's like it's like on the edge, of being rotten, sure. Like I've caught it right at the end. I'm like, but it's fine. And I keep eating and, as I go, the pieces are all slightly acidic. I'm like, ah, yeah, I guess, might have gone slightly sour, but it's fine. So I ended up eating a whole Tupperware box of this slightly acidic watermelon. It's fine, nothing to worry about. And lo and behold, a few hours late, not even a few hours later, I'd say within the hour, um, my mom was actually like starting to make food. I'm like, uh, I like set the plates. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna just go lie down, feeling slightly nauseous. Eat without me, whatever. I go to bed. Ugh. Me saying slightly nauseous was an understatement. I go to bed, pass out for a bit, and my mom wakes me up at like 6 p.m. or something, 7, because we had plans to go out that night. And she's like, oh, start getting like ready, let's go. I'm like, listen, I'm on the verge of death, I cannot go anywhere. But and then I felt guilty because we can't cram everyone into one car, so I said, fuck it, I'll get up. I'll suck it up, let's go. I didn't want to rob them of a night out. Wait. Lyron the Therian? Thank you for the follow. Hope your day is going well. I'm talking about some food poisoning. Bong. And a curse. A curse as I'm talking about food poisoning. Damn. But so yeah, so I was going to suck it up, and my mom's like, the moment my mom said, like, no, no, listen, you can stay in bed, it's fine. We can all squeeze into one car. That was the only thing I needed. The moment she said we can squeeze into one car, I literally just collapsed back into bed. I'm like, oh, God bless, goodbye. The guilt was gone immediately. Ooh, Ireland? Okay. I think you're our first person from Ireland in here. I'm not needed. Immediately goes back to bed. Okay, also, where are these curses coming from? Listen, listen. Just because I'm talking about some food poisoning doesn't mean the curses should be coming out now. Also, thank you for the blessing, Saito. I did see. So yeah, that was the end of that day. That was also nice. Ah, no. Not you too. Also, is it Lyran? My God, why am I struggling? Lyran? That's how I pronounce it. Hope that's the correct pronunciation. Oh, another Oh no. I see the blessings bar is just getting smaller and smaller. Just gone. I'm for that. Ah, Sina, thank you. I like this person, yeah. Comes in, comes in, throws a few curses, instantly rubbishes new favorite person. I like how Exiled's keeping it neutral. It's like, oh, here's a bit of a blessing, a bit of a curse, bit of mix and match. What if I am the curse myself? Uh-oh. So that was the end of that day. That was just me piecing out, gone for the rest of the night. The next day, we were going to the other island, our second island here. Remember, if food is between 5 and 57 Celsius, you only have 2 hours, give or take, before it starts to grow. Not so fun bacteria. Food service facts. Oh, but queso, it was delicious. Delicious, slightly acidic watermelon. How could I resist? Damn, and now you mentioned SCP as well. You literally skyrocketed yourself up to like Rubbish's favorite person here. But yeah, so next day, still feeling slightly nauseous, but uh, I was fine. Would have done the same. Goes, thank you, Senna. Thank you, thank you. We went to the other island, and Beast came with us. He was. This was like a full day trip to the other island, so Beast came with us. That was fun. And for this island, we had to go like on a ferry, like throw your car into the ferry, and it's like a 20-minute journey to the other island. Beast, yes. And so we arrive, right? And I arrived before my mom did, like in their car, and they were just a few minutes out from us. And so I arrive, and now how the queue for the ferry works is like, first come, first serve. And we arrive, and I see 4 cars in front of us, and I see the ferries like packed. And so I figured, okay, we caught like this ferry's about to leave. So we're like almost first in queue. My mom's about to arrive soon, and we'll all get together on the next ferry, right? Well, lo and behold, they managed to like squeeze the cars in, They managed to find some extra space in there. And you know what they said? They said, ah, yes, the next four cars can come in. We have four spaces. And you can't really say no. You can't really say, like, oh no, I'm waiting for the next ferry. It's a, you're in queue, you are going into the ferry. So, we were literally the last car in the ferry. And so I called my mom, like, listen, we're boarding on the ferry. And there she goes, I knew it. I knew you would do this. I'm like, what do you mean I would do this? I was literally waiting in queue. How how was I supposed to know that they were going to board the four people? The four people in queue. So yep, we boarded. We saw them. So then from the ferry, like we climbed up and we saw them waiting in queue for the next ferry. We're like, ah, goodbye. Yeah, evil creature, I knew you'd pull this. But you know, they got the next ferry, so they were behind us by like 5, 10 minutes or something. So not too bad. They were fine. um, and then so we waited for them, right? We waited at this gas station, like right in front of the ferry for them. My mom arrives. And she said, like, okay, so follow me, so we'll go together, right? God for basically nothing. Exactly. What's your thoughts on the French? Very important question. Would you please tell us your thoughts on the French? How did the French impact your life? But so yeah, as we were like talking about, she's like, no, no, don't leave before us, because we knew where we were going, right? We were just going to like the capital city there. She's like, no, no, don't leave before us. We have to go together, right? For, I don't know what she said, for parking or something, which the lamest, what is it, reasoning, but whatever. She said, let's go together. I said, fine, yes, let's drive together. So here she comes, and she said, like, okay, here I am, like, merge behind me. And we're off. We traveled together for approximately 2 minutes before my mom just, like, disappeared. You know, while you're driving, a car, like, came between us, like, on a roundabout, then there was, like, a little bus between us, and then she was gone. And I'm joking, like with the people, uh the people in the car. I'm like, oh yeah, let's drive together. Let's drive together. Let's go find parking together. And you never saw her again. Yeah, and then she was gone. I'm like, well, okay. I guess this is it. I guess we're just going. Like, at least I knew where we were going and all that, but I'm like, oh, so much for driving together. And then, they arrive, so she fully knows she left me in the dust, gone. So they arrive and then she calls me. She's like, oh, where are you? I'm like, I'm on the way. You literally just left me behind. She's like, oh, okay, I'm waiting here by the parking. So, you know, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, couldn't I have just done that if I was here first? You ditched me, my child. Can I buy you a game on Steam and you play it now? Where's this game? I have my suspicions up. What is this game you speak of? Only if it has a main menu. True, true. So yeah, so anyway, we made it there, and you know, since Beast was with us, um, for we're like going into this like capital city, or into the city, I guess. Going into the city, and there's a bunch of Japanese tourists. Specifically, I guess they had like a guide group there right when we were entering, so uh they saw Beast, and most of them were just like so happy to see him. They were a few of them like took photos of him. Some of them were like calling out to him to pet him. It was so cute. He was like center of attention at that like entrance, right? And then, you know, we just left. We went to do our own thing. There was this shop that does like hand lace or something. Is there Beast photos? Yeah. Some Japanese tourists out there have some Beast photos. And so we went to this like shop, or we were passing by the shop, and Beast literally like bolted into this shop. And we're like looking at him like, what is wrong with you? He ran into this shop, but the woman was like so kind. She's like, oh, aren't you so cute? And she was petting him. And he like just lied down in her shop. We were um what is it? We were like joking, like she has AC in here. That's why he ran in. We know. Oh, the thief is at it again. Yep. Thankfully, she had everything in a glass case and everything like above table level. You know, nothing, nothing within dog's reach. But yeah, so he chilled there with her for a bit, and now, they continued to take photos, and I just took Beast to like this. There's this like narrow kind of like road where it's just shade and a nice breeze. So while they were out in the sun taking the photo, I hit my mic, my bad. While they were out in the sun taking photos, me and Beast just chilled, had some water in the shade, and then they bought some souvenirs. Uh, someone, specifically another Japanese tourist, took photo of took a photo of Beast, and then we were off to our next destination. Uh, we went to this like fountain. It's not a fountain. I mean, it's called a fountain in Maltese. It's called a fontana. Let's see, I think. Let's see, Fontana Goza. Ah, it's this thing. Wait. This was like in ancient times, the like communal water source of that area. Wait, where is it? There we go. Oh, sorry, my bad, rubbish. Oh, my bad, rage. So yes, the game. Let me know what the game is. Let me know what the game is. I don't want you to buy something I won't play. And listen, if it's a game I'll play, I can just buy it. My bad, my bad, rage. My bad, rage. Imagine being compared to me. It just rolls off. It's not even like it's unconscious. I just do that, unconsciously. Free food on the walls there too. Ah yes, delicious, delicious, delicious green. But yeah, so there was these like communal, uh, ancient times communal water source, but now it's literally just a tourist destination. And so Beast decided, since it was a hot day, we were like, oh, let's give him some water from here, maybe, like wet him a bit. No, he full on jumped into one of these like squares, squeezed himself in, and he just laid there, just just getting drenched. We're like, oh, well, good for you, Beast, good for you. Not in the green, yep, in the green. Only the best for Beast. Only the best. But no, he was having a good time. Ooh, sent on Discord. Let me see. Ooh. Okay, you know what? I would play this game. You are right. Damn, you know me so well, Rage. I would definitely play this game. Going in now, it's Honey Pop. This is where I admit I already have Honey Pop. Let me see. Ooh, did we just miss a Steam sale? I swear the Steam Summer Sale was recent, right? Horse Girl game when? I haven't actually looked up how free to play is it, because listen, I do not have funds to spend on Horse Girls. And I feel like I am the person that will fall into the money spending trap, so I don't know about horse girl game. Summer sale ended a week or two ago. Ah, damn. Horse Girl game is the best. I've been seeing so many clips of the Horse Girl game. I'm like, damn, it does look fun. Ceased. Wait, what happened the rest of the day? Yeah, so he went to the fountain. Yeah, nice. And then we went to like this ice cream place, which probably has the best ice cream on the island. Or all the islands, I guess. Right? We went to the ice cream shop and the person like working the counter, we were like the only customers then. Uh, the person working the counter has an exact dog, like looks exactly like Beast. I mean, Boxer looks exactly like Beast. She showed us photos. They're literally identical twins. So, we were just chatting away while we ate ice cream, and then Beast got ice cream as well. Because they had, what's it called? Sorbet. And since sorbet is just like water based, boom, Beast can have it since it doesn't have milk. And so he had his little ice cream as well, and she gave us his ice cream scoop for free. And we're like, oh, thank you. So yeah, so he had a good time. And then um where was it? Wait, let me find a picture of this beach now where we went to next. What flavor did you get? For Beast, he got a strawberry. He got a strawberry sorbet. I forgot what I got. I think I got like, was it like stracciatella? Oh, I got a stracciatella and like a raspberry sorbet. That's what I got. Yes, yes, those were my flavors. As in, I cannot resist stracciatella whenever I see it. Okay, it is a weakness of mine. Uh, so I'm just searching for a photo of this beach. Okay, I don't need these dramatic people shots. Wait, I'm searching for a normal photo of this beach. Okay, there we go. Finally, someone posted a normal photo. Not a common flavor to hear from me? Really? I feel like stracciatella is like a really popular flavor here. A really popular flavor here. I just minced my words there. Actually, uh, stracciatella is a there's like a yogurt flavor. I've had it but never knew its name. There's a stracciatella like yogurt flavor here, which I love. I mean, I love yogurt in general, but this yogurt flavor, ugh, to die for. But it is so high in calories. I can literally eat. First off, I can eat this whole tub of yogurt in one sitting, and it is like, honestly, I'd say even over my day, like my daily calorie intake. It is literally like insane in calories, but it is so good. I don't want to know what they put in it, but it is so good. Mm-mm-mm. Check. I just realized I never added Rage as a friend on Steam. Okay, there we go. Maybe they put this green on the walls in it. It's the extra spice. That's what it is. Ooh, but let me get a... Did I get the photo? I did. Let's switch photos. Because again, I didn't take a single photo on this vacation, so I'm having to dig up Google Photos. Wait. Wow, do you guys see this? I am resizing things. And my stream isn't crashing. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Is that a bed? Yeah, it's a water source. I think that in the center was just like people sitting there. And it's not crashing. I know. Insane. Insane. So we went to this beach. And so it has like a very little shallow area there at the bottom left. And then it's just like this zigzag of water. It's honestly quite a nice beach. Well, the water's nice, you know. The I hate rocky beaches. I'm gonna say it. I hate it. You know, you're literally walking on Legos on these rocky beaches. So thankfully, we all came prepared. We brought our little water shoes and whatnot. But Beast had the time of his life here. Because here at the bottom, where it's like shallow, you don't see it here, but like to the right, like to the left, you see like there's a little cave area, like a little indent. There's also that to the right, but it's like smaller. So only really Beast could fit in there. And so it was a nice shady spot for him. And we kept throwing pebbles. So first we started playing with him with like a frisbee, right? And he'd go in the water. He befriended like everyone around us on that beach. He'd go in the water, grab his frisbee, and then he would swim to these like strangers. There was a group of three strangers literally just like swimming, minding their own business, and he'd swim to them just like next to them to show off his frisbee, and then he'd come back. So yeah, he was very social that day. But then he found a new obsession, which was pebbles. He realized there was pebbles here. So for the next literally 3 hours, what's that? Oh, you received a gift. Oh, is this the game? The power of rock. Yes. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Rage. Thank you, Rage. Let me. How much is it? Ooh, 68 megabytes. See, on Anheim, you're down to 17th place for the clinic level. Aren't you ashamed? Ah. Just you wait the moment Anheim releases an update, we are skyrocketing through through that leaderboard. Damn, big game. But yeah, Beast kept playing for literally 3 hours straight. Let me see. Okay, wait, the game long? No, the game downloaded. Where is it? Great exercise for everyone. Yep. So literally, we were taking shifts. We were taking shifts of just sitting in the shallow end and throwing pebbles into that uh like under that rock, and he was just like hunting for them and like digging in the water. So we were taking it shifts, you know, I'd play half an hour, Mom would play half an hour, I'd go back and play a bit more with him. So this is what I think it is. Ah, you're about to see. Wait, where is it? Game? Game capture. Oh, here it is. And look at this. The game is called Nothing. The game is pretty suitable for a ghosty stream. Ooh. Oh, I have to keep my mouse here as well. Wait, wait. Okay, there we go. Ah, damn. Okay, so you lose even if even if you move your mouse. Oh no. Okay. You did something. Yep. Well, anyways. Okay, wait. Actually, before that, let me pull up my list that I'm reading from. Then we can do nothing. He linked this to me the other day. Game over. I don't. Only 9 seconds. Okay, there we go. You're existing. Does that not count as something? No, that is not good enough. Existing is not good enough. Can't even do testing. No, no, look, 14, 15. We're we're making big strides here. Big strides. That should be 10. Mm. Mm-mm. But yeah. Oh, and to get 20, I know, wait until we hit 60. But to get to that beach, it was a bit of like a rocky like road, it wasn't a paved road for sure. And my mom was telling me, because this was actually the first time I went to this beach. My mom was like, "Oh, we should park like wherever the road ends and then walk there." She's like, "Oh, it's just a 5-minute walk." That was a lie. It was not a 5-minute walk, and thankfully I said, "No, it's fine. Like I don't mind going down these dirt roads." So I just kept going down to literally the entrance, the stairway to this beach. It was not a 5-minute walk over. First, it was an uphill. Second, it took them like 10 minutes because my mom and her group stopped at the paved road. It took them 10 minutes to arrive. I'm like, mm-mm. Didn't even know numbers could get this big. I know, guys, 1 minute and 30 seconds. It's also free spin-off. This called something. Oh, do you have to like constantly be just interacting? I feel like that's a lot of effort. Also, when I looked this game up on Steam, there was another nothing. I didn't click on it, but it was like €1 like more expensive. So I don't know what that does. How that upgrades. But yeah, yeah. So, I went down this dirt road. My car did not get stuck, as she said, and we were good. And then, ooh, that's nothing premium. Oh, my bad, my bad. Yes, yes, yes. How could I not realize it was the premium version? Mm. So yeah, we got on with the beach. We went to a restaurant. I had the driest chicken burger in existence. Literally, I ordered, what is it, like spicy chicken burger or something, right? Spicy crispy chicken burger, that's what it was. I get this thing. First off, the burger itself, like the chicken crispy thing, was good. No complaints there. D- Do you think this burger had like any condiments in it? Any salad? No, it was literally two pieces of bread with this chicken. I'm like, well, okay. So then, but listen, the burger came with a side of salad. Do you know what the salad was? I even wrote it down. I even wrote it down. I got a sad salad on the side, two tomato chunks. It wasn't even. Are you sure it wasn't a rock? A rock sprinkled with flavoring. It was two tomato chunks, not even like slices you can put in a burger. No, like chunks, squares. Two tiny tomato chunks, one cucumber chunk, an onion strip, and a few leaves of what I'm assuming was like arugula and lettuce or something, right? You got scraps, yeah. I got some like honestly, I think someone like ordered a salad, didn't finish it, and I got their leftovers or something. I don't know. This was like the sad first the like driest burger in existence, right? Nothing in it. And then the saddest salad pre-chewed, yeah. Pre-chewed for convenience. So yeah, that was fun. That was nice. But honestly, once I stuffed the sad salad into the burger and doused it with ketchup that we had there, it wasn't too bad then. Ooh, then we decided to go to another beach just so they could like see the beach because it has like red sand. It's literally called like Ramla Al Hamra, which is like red sand, right? So we were going to go to this beach so they could see the red sand, and we get to this like very narrow road, right? And my mom stops because once again we're following after her. She is driving us, right? Like I have to follow her car. And she stops. And so, I reverse, she reverses, and then I see another car coming. I'm like, oh, surely she just reversed to let this car pass, right? Because very narrow road. But no, she keeps reversing, so I fully like reverse out. She stops, and I see her. There's these like four old people just like sitting on their benches in front of their house, right? And she asked them, she's like, hey, is this like the only road down to the beach? And they're like, no, there's like another road, but you really have to like go around. It's like a long way around to get to this road. She's like, okay, okay. So then she comes to my car. She's like, I think we should go the other way because my mom is afraid of heights. And now this was a very narrow road, but also a very steep road. Like it was literally roller coaster level steep. It was a drop down, right? So I've had about 6 minutes of gameplay now, but where's the main menu of this? Did I miss it? This is the main menu. This is the main menu and the gameplay. It's one of a kind. Yes, yes. Well, I know upgrades, people. Upgrades. Close your eyes, mother. Yeah. So now, what is it? Honestly, we no one wanted to go. I think the stream for us driving must no. We are getting to 10 minutes. We are not moving. We are getting to 10 minutes at least. This is gameplay and you cannot convince me otherwise. Damn, he's on to us. But yeah, so no one wanted to go around to get to this road. So we just decided, listen, in my car there is space. We can fit 5 people and my mom just stays with Beast. Like in her car, she's seen this beach a million times. It's fine. We'll just go down so they can see the beach. Right? Why is the screen stuck at 423? Listen, I cannot even see a preview of OBS. How I have it, I just have the chat popped up and then my Discord because I have the notes that I took. So I am just going to assume everyone is lying and the stream is working fine. I have no proof of this since I can't see it, but I'm just going to assume everyone is lying from now on. Don't you dare move that mouse, exactly. Should she turn her webcam on, then let her know. Again, until we reach the 10-minute mark, everyone is a liar here. So yeah, we stuffed the 5 people in the car, and so we went down, right? Just go down to the beach. It's fine. Took photos, saw the beautiful sand, and now we're coming back up. And it's going fine at first. And then the car cannot go up no more. This is the video game equivalent to my favorite song, 433. Just this one lasts longer. Oh? What's the song? Lewis Hamilton with Flavor Monster is the best one. Move the mouse. If you don't, you accept it's overrated. I'll move it. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll move it in a bit. I'll move it soon. But so yeah, so we're going up this uphill, and uh, the car doesn't go up anymore. It literally did not have the strength to pull up 5 people and all the junk we had in the trunk, right? And so like I turned off the AC, you know, handbrake up, floored the gas, and I'm like, okay, we are off. Uh, that did not work. I was burning rubber. You could literally smell the tires. I'm like, okay, everyone out. Everyone out. so so again,
Computer shutting down
oh.
unless you move the mouse in 3, 2, 1.
Well, I guess that's it for tonight, guys. I know, listen, we have to get it to the 10-minute mark. Try tabbing out at 10 minutes, see if it picks up keyboard. Okay, okay. Once we hit 10 minutes. Let's see. There we go. 10 minutes. It does in fact pick up. Tapping out. Damn. Well, listen. We got 10 minutes. Okay, now we do 20. I can really recommend watching a live performance of it. Hmm, I'm suspicious. 20 minutes. Yes, yes. But so yeah, kicked everyone out of the car. Then again, handbrake, floored it, actually made it over this like little uphill that was bothering us, right? This little bump in the road. And so then I'm like, yeah, okay, come on, get back in the car. And they're like, oh no, we're close to the top. We'll keep walking, right? Just in case the car doesn't, stop again. I'm like, okay, if you insist. So here I am coming back. My mom sees me. I'm like, oh hey, I parked in front of her. She looks at me. She's like, where's everyone else? I'm like, they're on their way. They're having a nice little scenic scenic walk. But yeah, so then we went back home. We went back to the ferry. The ferry was delayed a bit, so I got to sleep in the car a tiny bit. That was nice. So if you don't move the mouse at 1958, Lewis Hamilton Water's overrated. No, no, I will move it at 2001. Not a moment before. Actually, thankfully, my mouse has a mute button on it, like physically. Because otherwise, I can't, like, mute from OBS to blow my nose. I just realized. And spread God's word? No. Listen, guys, we are doing nothing at the moment. We cannot do anything else. You will be refunded for God's word in 18 minutes. You are not getting a refund before that, though. Well, actually, you can just refund yourself. Poor customer service. Yep, yep. I am one of those people that will put the, like, back soon in 5 minutes sign on the shop and not be back for hours. Yes. Mm, I don't think anything else happened that day. Oh yeah, we met some people that we met on the beach, like on the ferry as well, and so we chatted a bit with them. And then the next day, we met them like on another beach. We're like, how are we running into them? And like the woman like we ran into, she's like, oh, where's Beast? We're like, oh, he can't like come to this beach, right? Because dogs aren't allowed. She's like, oh, what a shame. Are you even for your rubbish? Because you make me a mod now. Listen, I am not even looking at my keyboard and mouse. I am not interacting with anything. With the back in 5 minutes sign, the trick is to come back every 5 minutes, touch the sign, then run away again. Yep. It's like here for parking. Um, we have some zones where you can like, it's timed parking. So you get there and everyone, like on every car you have like a little clock like next to your registration thing. You have like your registration circle and then you have like a little clock circle, right? So you adjust it to the time when you arrived at that parking spot. And when you're at a timed parking spot, it is not unusual to see like you put the time, right? Then when like let's say 2 hours, a timed parking is 2 hours, you literally see someone like running out of either their office or home, whatever, and like adjusting the clock for another 2 hours. It's actually funny to see how people have it timed just so they can keep that parking spot. Hmm, what do we do the next day? Next day, just rest day. Yeah, we finally rested. what is it? We slept till like 11. We ate a bit, chatted, back to sleep, woke up at 5. And so we went to like the main the capital city here, right? Uh we dressed Beast up in his little like tuxedo collar because they were going to take a bunch of photos. Wait, is it arrest day? Not arrest day? Yes, yes, the former. A singular rest day. A restful day. And so Beast was all dressed up. He took some nice photos, and then he jumped into a fountain. That was nice. He had to cool down. And then we walked around some more. Then he drank from another fountain. Listen, Beast loves his water. He loves his fountains as well. Uh oh, and then we went to a restaurant, right? And this was an interesting experience. We went to a restaurant, and so we arrived at like 10 p.m. and the restaurant closes at 11:30, right? And they stopped taking orders at 11, right? So that's it. They stopped taking orders at 11, kitchen closes at 11, 11:30 they close the restaurant. That's it, right? So we arrive at 10. And we're like just quick little bite and we're off. Can we address the fact that this game seems to be the only one Ghost he's absolutely determined to succeed in and is letting nothing get in the way? Yes. This is my main game now. You don't know what you've unleashed, Rage. You don't know. Quick. Yeah, yeah. Quick. Because listen, we knew we were starving, right? Does this game have a category? I am not checking. I'm assuming it does, but I'm not checking. But anyway, we arrived at 10, right? 10. We went up to the server because it's like wait until you're seated, right? So we waited, and the server comes up to us, and he's like, "Hey, uh, we had like a big table like come in, so you'll have to wait 30 minutes, uh, until you're served, right?" And we said it's fine, right? He didn't say kitchen was closing soon or anything. He said you'll have to wait 30 minutes before you're served. We should make a second part of this game that plays random sounds to scare you to doing something. Oh no, no, no. Listen, my hands are clasped together just in front of me. They are away from the keyboard and mouse. The most I can do is accidentally hit my mic while I'm talking with my hands. So it was like, are you guys on Twitch? Is it true your favorite streamer is Raging Outcrown? Ah, yes, yes. I forgot that was actually the first question he asked. Yes, yes. Play the Stanley Parable, but finish the baby game. What's the baby game? I forgot. I played Stanley Parable years ago. I honestly just remember the achievement I cheated. But anyway, he said 30-minute wait until you're served. And we're like, you know what? Fine. He came around and took our drink orders, so we had our drinks, and it's fine. We'll wait for food, we'll chat away, right? Anyway, 30-minute passes by. 40 minutes passes by. We get to the 50-minute mark. So it's like 10 minutes before the kitchen closes. And so the server comes up, like not even our server, another server comes up to us. And he's like, just to let you know, we're like, and he said this in a very kind of, I wouldn't say condescending tone, but it was a hostile tone, okay? He said, just to let you know, we're like keeping the kitchen open just because of you. And also now listen, there was another table that also arrived at the same time we did, so not just because of us, two tables, but anyways. So he said it in this like condescending tone. Like, just so you know, we're keeping the kitchen open just because of you. And now listen, if my mom is anything, she is very confrontational. That has been a blessing and a curse. Would you like my opinion on this as a chef? Yes, yes, of course, of course. So, so my mom was like, "We've been waiting 50 minutes. Should have just rejected us from the start." Yeah, oh, she went off. She said, "We've been waiting for 50 minutes. We were told 30-minute wait time. If you didn't have plans to serve us, we would have gone to another restaurant." Because this was like a strip of restaurants, right? This is like the waterfront. The chefs will be cursing you out behind us. Oh, 100%. We expected it. I mean, 10 minutes? They came to take our order 10 minutes before closing? But yeah. So my mom's like, "We were told a 30-minute wait time. If you couldn't serve us, we could have gone to another restaurant. And plus, no one has come to take our order." She's like, "We've been ready to order since you gave us the menus." So he's like, "Oh, can I take your order then?" She's like, "Yeah, go ahead." But the chefs won't be told about you until you got sat. Yep. So yeah, that was a thing. Mm. So dad was thinking, but listen, the food was excellent. And also, we weren't the last ones to leave. And the food, listen, it's a great restaurant. That's why we went there. But also, if they couldn't serve us, we would have gone to another one, like literally next to them. But the food was good, you know. Did we have our slight disagreements there? Yes. Did my mom go full confrontational? Yes. But we got our food. That was actually a damn. I can't even see the rest of my notes. I don't know what we did the next day. Oh, wait, I can go on my phone. Aha. The powers of technology. Wait, now. Let me scroll through here. And scuba diving and saw some nautical IRL. Yes. Yes, actually, that is what we did the next day. You're right. No, but we did a lot of snorkeling. I didn't realize uh until like I mentioned that me and mom talked about like just how much we were swimming because the weight we lost, right? I didn't realize how long we were swimming for. We were literally like swimming anytime we went to the beach, we were swimming for hours. And usually when I'm VTuber crash, oh, I tapped out. I tapped out to see my notes. Usually when we're at the beach, I'm literally in the water like the whole time. I get out to put more sunblock on and right back in. So no wonder I was tired. Swimming is basically the best exercise you can get. Great cardio, no impact. Exactly. And that's why that I think that's why it didn't click in my head. Because I haven't gone like back to back beach like this since, well, last year, I guess. But even last year, we didn't, when they were here, we didn't go as hard at the beach, right? So I didn't think it clicked on me because I wasn't physically exhausted. But like by 9 p.m., I was literally like ready to collapse, right? My knee recovery good. Yeah, it's insanely good for any joint pain or anything. You fix your ghost in a sec. Wait, let me scroll down. What was? Oh, actually, no, that was it. That was it. Oh, and the last note for this day was Beast tried to jump in the sea. There, that was fun. I had to hold him for dear life so he wouldn't. That was fun. Ooh, noob, hello, hello. How are you doing today? We're just having a little catch up. I'm just ranting about my vacation. Okay, so that's actually where I stopped taking notes. That was literally the limit for me. I was so exhausted, I kind of forgot to keep just taking notes, honestly. What did we do Friday? Damn. Wait, let me think, let me think. Hmm, damn. I have no idea. See, do you take notes on the shit we say on stream? Define take notes, as in, do I slightly remember what you talk about, perhaps? Do I have like a blackmail book about the shit you said? No, no. Been good, just had a buddy over to show off his new bike. Ooh. Though apparently his coffee time means 10 p.m. to 11:30. Ah, yes. Classic coffee time, of course. That's like my mom. My mom drinks coffee like it's water. So she'll be like, oh, I'm so tired. No, I think I'll go to bed. She brews a little coffee, drinks her coffee. She's like, well, I'm off to bed now. I'm like, okay. I guess that was her daily intake of water now through coffee. Um, okay, honestly, I have no idea what we did Friday. I'm assuming we went to the beach, like always. Yes, yes, solid, solid thought. Oh, no, no, wait, I know what we went on Friday. Friday we went to like a market here close to home. It's not a flea market, it's like, is it a flea market? I don't know. It's like when they have like stalls in the middle of the road. I think it's a flea market. Anyway, uh, Friday you blacked out from excessive day drinking. Ah, if only. I wish I was able to just pass out for a few hours. That was also a day. We got home around like midnight or something. Of course, didn't go immediately to sleep because first everyone needs to shower. We need to chat for a few hours. And then that morning I went I went with the daughter of the group and the mom so they could have like this little photo shoot in front of this nice little hotel we have. I mean, is it even a vacation if there's no day drinking? We specifically invented brunch and mimosas for that. Damn, you're so right. Damn, I guess I just didn't have a vacation. I just wasted these days. But so we woke up early, had the little photo shoot in front of a hotel, um went to this market. Then I had to take Beast to the vet because when we'd play now, Beast loves playing like tug of war, right? He brings you his rope and you play with him. We were playing with him, and whenever like while we were playing, he'd like pull and then he'd stop and he'd start licking his lips. And we're like, that's it. And he did it like a few times in a row. And he never does this. So we're like, damn, that's it. He must have chipped a tooth or broke a tooth or something while we were on the beach while he was chasing those pebbles. Because he was eating, like he was, grabbing a few of those pebbles and trying to eat them. So we're like, that's it. He cracked a tooth. Off to the vet we go. And we went to the vet and it was so funny. He was so sad. We put him like on the table for the vet and she's literally putting her finger like in his mouth, going through every single tooth, trying to wiggle it, see if it's fine, looking at it. And he is all there sad, like what's happening to me? But she said it's fine. Um she said from what she can see, nothing's wrong. His gums were a bit inflamed, but all good. And she said if he keeps having issues, then we come back and we do a full like x-ray, right? Yeah, he ate rocks. Yeah. A little snack of rocks. Remember 1958 movie monster, you accept Lewis Hamilton monsters? Overrated? No, no. We have to get at least a 20-minute mark. But she complimented his teeth. She said there's no build upon them. They're nice. They're in perfect condition. And then we left. What do we do after that, though? We went to the market. Then we had something else to do. I think we just went to the beach afterwards, honestly. I really don't remember the rest of Friday. Let's just assume we went to the beach. Saturday? Actually, no, we did. It's all blurred. No, we did go to a beach because I know for Saturday, my, what is it? My swim, my swim shorts and t-shirt were still, like, in the washing machine from Friday. Like I said, blacked out, yo. My brain chooses not to remember these memories. So yes, Friday we did go to a beach. Saturday. Saturday morning, 1958. No, I can't. I cannot. Listen, I'm gonna say it. Lewis Hamilton's flavor is the best, but I want to make it to 20 minutes. I cannot. Saturday we went to a beach. A beach that's, what is it called? A beach it's called Golden Bay here. Now I can't pull up a photo. But the water is usually nice. Goes accepts Lewis Hamilton monsters overrated. I'll pretend I do not see that statement. All of a sudden, Rage's messages are just gone for me. Out of sight, out of mind. I wonder if you can hook this game up to a bot / stream app so you can do it if I do something the stream ends. Ooh. I think maybe not directly to the game, but since streamer bot can take a lot of inputs, I'm sure you can just do it, if keyboard press or if mouse move and stream, right? Just move mouse and game closes the stream. Yep. Just gone. Just perish from existence. Make it redeemable? How dare you say such a thing? But Saturday we're like, let's go. Let's go to this new beach, like this other beach, so we're bouncing around beaches. Let's go to Golden Bay. It's a nice beach, nice water. We get there. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't remember this water being like greenish, And we're going, we get to the water, we place all our stuff like at the beach. We get in the water, and I'm talking to my mom, like, no, I really don't it wasn't golden yet. Can you imagine? The water was not golden. And we get there and we're getting in the water. I'm telling my mom, like, yeah, I don't remember this water being like this murky green. And we're getting in and there's so much like seaweed around, like, dead seaweed just floating around. It's also like filthy. I don't know what was happening at that beach. Like, there was just things floating in the water. We literally stayed there 5 minutes. I didn't even dip my head in. I was literally walking through the water and sand there. I was not I was not dipping my head in. There's a bot that will react to any visuals on screen. Take wait, all it would take would be a bot that sees where the word something appears and kills you to prevent you from doing something again. Yeah. Listen, I think killing someone for a bot would be slightly extreme. Yucky, yeah. So we literally spent 5 minutes in the water. We just went, we literally went from one side of the beach to the other in the water just to make sure, if it's not just like a little green patch, if another side of the water was clean. It was not, so we packed up and we said, okay, we're going to another beach. we dipped our toes in. We can go to another beach now. Oh, and then actually before, as we were leaving for this beach, so before we got there, I broke my sunglasses. I was about, like, we got in the car, I was about to put my sunglasses on, and they literally cracked in my hand. Like, just, one of the lenses flew, and it's, like, cracked. I'm like, nice. That's nice. So at the beach, the good thing that came out of that beach is I got new sunglasses there. No, yep. I was squinting that whole car ride. I was squinting. All that gym work made your grip super strong. Yes. Definitely wasn't that I usually buy like the shittiest glass. No, it's definitely my grip, my strength. Torture, yup. But I survived. I thrived. And then we went to the other beach, got home, and that day, Sunday. What did we do Sunday? That was literally like 2 days ago. What did we do? Oh, Sunday we had to go to a market. Here we have like one of like the biggest markets we have is down in this like fishing area, right? Went to this market, so the oh, this honestly, Sunday was a tragic day for me, not gonna lie. We went to this fish market slash general market, right? We went there, and now my mom got there first, and they found parking immediately, of course. And she found parking in this like parking lot, but it's not a lot, it's like a parking area that's like just off of a road, right? So it still had stop signs, this and that. And anyway, I circled this parking for ages, couldn't find parking. I went around, finally like squeezed myself into a parking spot. And anyway, we spent a few hours there, whatever. And I get an email. I get an email from the renting company. They're like, dear driver. Or whatever they said. Wait, I won't pull it up, whatever. They're like, dear driver, you've incurred a fine. I'm like, a fine, you say? Let me see this fine. So the fine was in that parking lot. There was damn, I can't even pull up paint. I'm contemplating, damn, 26 minutes to pull up paint for this. No, I must. I'm staring at this. Okay, fine, fine. I must pull up paint. Rip stream. And the stream was over just like that. So long. The pain. It's just gone. Ugh, I have to bring out paint. Hello, paint. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so how the parking was. Okay. Now, these are all like parking spots, right? Wait, maybe they should be gray. This is the outline for the parking spots, yes. And now, so this is the road, right? So you come in from here, and over here, there was a like no entry sign, and then the road splits here, right? So there's parking spots this way and this way. So how you're supposed to drive through this road, it is something just for paint. Yup, just for paint. This better be some Mona Lisa-esque shit. Oh, you're about to be so amazed by my artistic abilities. So the way you're supposed to drive through this road... Oh, exiled. Thank you for the follow. Wait. Can you make an eraser bigger in paint? Well, a moment. A moment while I erase this. Was I on brushes? Yes. So wait, this actually extends some more. And there's a gap here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Take a bigger brush and select white. Damn. I love Scribblio. It's a comb. Damn, I love... You just remind me, I love Scribblio. Or draw with right click? Damn, how do you guys know this? Well, how are you guys just paint experts? Anyways, so the way you go through this road is, or this parking lot is, you have to drive like this, then go this way, then turn around here, and exit out here, and this is like the main road, right? Right click, use the secondary color. Oh, damn. Is that in Photoshop as well? I've always used the like flip arrows to flip the colors. I've never used right click. Never even tried. In fact, you can use arrow keys if you don't want to use them out. Can you? Insane. Insane discoveries today on Paint. Wow. But yeah, so that's like how you'd go, and this is like the main road, right? Well, so listen, I did not see. Wait, let me erase these now. Arrows. Oop. No, go back. There. I did not see this like no entry sign, so you can't go this way, right? And so, me, being the genius driver that I am, I did a nice loop, you know, I searched for parking. And well, might as well check this side while I'm here, you know? Check this parking again. And I'll have you know. And you know, so then I just left the parking, went around the roads, came back. I'll have you know, I did not do this loop one time. I did not do this loop 2 times. Not even 3 times. I did this loop 4 times. I did not see the sign. Wait a second. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Once did a magic show in paint for my friends. It was only one trick long, but still my friends were amazed somehow. Oh? Damn. That actually sounds kind of fun. Like a little okay, well, magic show I thought of like a little puppet show, like a painted puppet show. That'd be nice. Not only did she accidentally violate the rules, she did 4 times. Yup. Car park loops. So, as I was saying, I didn't do this once, I did this loop 4 times. So here comes the little email of four pictures of me because you know they have like automatic cameras set up to capture whoever crosses like this line, right? Studies often show that speed cameras don't actually reduce accidents, but they make a lot of money. Oh yeah, here we have like, you know, I always joke that we have like 10 speed cameras on the island. Everyone knows where they are, so literally everyone drives, you know, full speed, and then they slow down for the cameras. It's more car trick, but the idea of a pup show sounds very interesting. Ah. So yeah, you know, get this email with 4 images of me driving past this stop sign. And you know how much each fine costs? 75 euros per fine. And you know how much the... Oh, also, another scam on the side note. The... What is it called? The car company that, that we, like, rented from, they have, like, a 20 euro administration fee, which the... How fines work here, once you get a fine, you are directly sent an email and, like, a message, right? Linked to whatever registration, blah, 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 right? So you get immediately notified, and you literally have a web portal to pay where to pay the fine, right? There is literally no quote unquote administrative work they have to do for this, right? Other than forward you the email. But they have a 20 euro administration fee per fine. And also in their like terms of service, instead of cuz if you were to just look up the registration number in this like online portal thing, you can directly pay the fine, right? They have it in their terms of service. If you were to directly pay the fine instead of giving them the extra 20 euro administration fee, then you have to pay another 100 euro. You have to pay 100 euro fine to them because you went like past them and went directly to the portal. You see the way that looks like a frisbee hitting a knee? It's my artistic representation. I think one time near my mom's job, a car was speeding, ran red light, and completely obliterated the car in front of it, and everything exploded, but the speeder survived. You know, it's interesting how in accidents, it's always the person. You know how they say, like, oh, a drunk driver hit someone, a huge accident, and he just, like, got away with, like, a scrap or two, right? A scrape or two. They should rename the fee to convenience fee. Then if they don't do any. Right? It is the. So that was just like. It was just like a little arrow, like, really? Administration fee? Like, we both know they literally have a convenient portal system here, but whatever, whatever. So anyway, so I had to pay. And sorry, it wasn't 20 euro, it was 23 euros something. 23, like, it was some random number, 23, like 38 or something, right? So, the fine being 75 and the administration per fine being 23 whatever, rounded to like almost 100 euros per. So I had to just shell out 400 for this stupid parking. And honestly, money aside, the worst part is that the fines carried points with them. With us, we have like a point system for our driver's license. So if you get 15 points within a year, you lose your license, right? And so each fine had 3 points. I was literally one loop away from losing my whole ass license because of a parking lot. It's insane. And also, there goes my perfect driving record. The only time I ever got a fine. Wait, let me think. No, that one was a warning. That wasn't even a fine. The only time I got a fine was for parking, and that doesn't carry points, right? And it was when I was out of my operation, so I couldn't really move my car. But anyway, um, so there goes my perfect driving record as well. Was that a point system? If you get 3, you're in deep doo-doo, I think. But you can contest that though, right? Eh, well, honestly, there's nothing to contest. I went through that road 4 times. Maybe I could contest that they give me the points because it wasn't like actually a road, it was a parking lot. But ruining your reputation because you were looking for parking. Yes. How would you even go about explaining that this is how you lost your license if you did one right? Like, I don't think I could ever tell anyone. I just, die in a hole somewhere. So it's like, oh, how come you aren't driving? Oh, I didn't feel like it. But no, but I could go to driver's school to take off 1 point. Yeah, yeah. So here we have like you have to like redo a test or something to take off like half your points. So honestly, I'm kind of well, listen, I'd say, a decent driver. I'd say I follow most of the traffic rules. So I don't see myself getting another ticket, but by the end of the year. But still, there's like 5 months left. And what if I stumble upon another parking lot that I didn't see a sign of? So I do think I'm going to look into this test to get half my points off just in case. I literally don't avoid all parking lots. Yeah, from now on, I do not park. I just put my hazards on and I just leave. That was clearly the issue. So yeah, that was how I almost lost my license. That was fun and fresh. Mm. And then I don't think after that, we went. Oh, and Sunday it was honestly so windy we had to cancel our like beach plans because the beach we were going to, I wanted to go to, it's like a rocky beach, and we like peered over. Hello, where's the gate? There we go. We like peered over because the beach was close to the market. We looked at it, and the waves were insane. We're like, listen, if anyone goes in that water, they're not coming back out alive. Fine and fresh. Yeah. But hey, I didn't lose my license, so that's good. So yeah, we canceled beach plans for the day. We just chilled, little walk. Oh, and that's the night we went out to a club. I haven't actually been out to a club in years, since like, damn, like 2021 or something. And that was the first time I ever actually went out to a club with my mother, of all people. But we went to like a club. I mean, everyone just had like a singular drink, we weren't out to party. We were just out to see like the nightlife there so they can like see the clubs, whatever, right? Bringing it down mother style, yeah. And um of course, when better to get like acid reflux than right before we were about to enter the club. So, I was like, I kept flip-flopping between like, should I drink? Should I not? Did you go down on the dance floor and start raving? Listen, I do have a confession. I am not a dancer. I I can count the times I've danced in my life on my hand. I am not a dancer. As a reflex of drinking, yeah, so I kept flip-flopping if I'll drink, if I won't. And then at the end I said no. And then when the like bartender like asked us what we wanted, I took a chance, okay? I said, fine. I love, what are they called? Lemon drop shots, right? So I said internally, if he makes lemon drop shots, I'll have them, like acid reflux be damned. If he doesn't, then I'm spared. And he did not make them. As in, like, I asked, he's like, no, we don't make them. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I'll have a water. And boom, I was good for the night. Ghosty and Mother Ghosty going around with a couple of glow sticks. So you did a line of shots? No. I was spared from the line of shots. Would I have done them? Yes. Yes. But no, I was spared. And so yeah, so we went like up. They have like a rooftop area, just chilled, chatted. They had their drinks. And me and uh the daughter of the like group of family friends. Damn, that is such a long title. But the daughter of the group, like we went to the bathroom, and now we're going out, and this guy that was also, because it's like a, what's it called, like a unisex bathroom. It was literally just one bathroom. So the guy that was waiting in the line starts like was it like chatting her up. Now this is full grown man. She is 18 years old, and I am acting as a guardian here. I was literally, this whole vacation, I was the quote unquote babysitter of the children, even though they're just slightly younger than me. I am the oldest of the three of us, so I was in charge. And so the guy starts chatting her up, and now he is from, did he say like he was from Albania or something? His English is broken. Her English is broken because she also speaks just a bit of English. So it was an interesting conversation, like just from the get go. I'm like, okay, chatting, but then he's like, "Oh, do you want to come to our table?" I'm like, sorry, we're heading back to our table." And then I just like, and then I just motioned for it to just come with me. I'm like, "Yes, no, sorry, we're going to our table." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So you flex your gym muscles and said, "Back off, buddy." No. I said "Oh, sorry, we're going to our table." And then we sat down at our table and everything was okay. I didn't want to say anything at the start. I'm like, listen, maybe an innocent conversation. Because he heard us talking in Serbian. I don't know, striking up a conversation. Can. But then when he asked, "Do you want to go to our table?" I told her, no. Let's go back. Yeah, so honestly, that was literally the only eventful thing of the night. They had their drinks. We went back home. Monday we just, as in yesterday, yeah, good call. Yeah. So Monday we just bought some like souvenirs, had some ice cream, got them ready for the what is it called? For the airport. Beast, of course, also came to the airport to say goodbye. Oh, and actually, like the first, no, the second day of their trip here, when we went to the beach, my mom got these like, those like water bags that you put your phones in so you can carry them in the water, right? She got some like from her work. And they were giving them for like a promotion of products, whatever. So she got some, and we all put our phones in to the water bags, and lo and behold, the water bags leaked. They were not good water bags. And so the son of the group, his phone actually like died, right? Like we took it to a repair shop the next day. The phone died. That was fun. So then me and mom were like talking not last night, Sunday night. Which we just got back. So it really was. And honestly, the biggest miracle out of that whole thing was that my phone survived, right? My mom has a newer model of phone that is like waterproof, water resistant, whatever. They put label on it, right? My phone, first off, ancient ass phone. It's a Samsung S8. So like what? Released in 2008? I don't know. Ages ago. Barely surviving. It is literally cracked. It is missing pieces of the screen in parts, right? The cameras are exposed on the front. So, barely in functioning condition, but it works. And the biggest miracle out of that is that my phone got drenched and somehow still works. Listen, this phone has also fallen into the bath and has survived. So I don't know what this phone is made of, how they've sealed this phone, but it is honestly 10 out of 10. It is still alive and kicking. But Sunday night, so the plan was, because we left his phone to like repair in the repair shop, and then they called my mom like Saturday, but we couldn't make it on Saturday. So the plan was we go Monday, pick his phone up. Yeah, Monday morning, pick his phone up, so he'll just have it, and then he'll like repair it in Serbia. I think the S8 had water resistance, but with those cracks, it's a miracle. Did it actually have water resistance? Oh, okay, that might explain it like actually surviving all the like the bath drops. Okay, it was a single bath drop, and then while I'm washing dishes, a few droplets here or there, while I press skip ad, but that's nothing. You was dropped into a volcano. It's fine. Yeah, the volcano actually spit it out. True story. True story. I literally walked up to Etna, threw my phone in, and Etna spit it back out. Um. Yeah. So the plan was get his phone, and then he'll like repair it in Serbia, right? And so, uh, Sunday, my mom was already thinking like, she pulled me to a side secret meeting in her bedroom. She's like, "What do you think we both because she was feeling now super guilty about this water, because basically her water bag killed his phone, right? So she was feeling super guilty. So she's like, listen, what do you think? We both chip in, we get him like the same phone or maybe a newer version, something. And I'm like, yeah, sure, sure. So when they went to the phone shop, um, like they were looking at some phones, and he actually liked the phone. I don't know, what's it, like a Samsung like S23 or something? I don't know. Anyway, they were looking at phones, and he what's it, he liked the phone, and so he said like he was going to like either search for it in Serbia, but then he like looked online, and apparently after the fines you paid, I'd be a goblin. Listen, I would like to announce that I literally have, pennies to my name at the moment. This vacation has bled me dry. But what is it? But listen, it was a fun vacation. So, all in all, it was fine. If it hadn't been for the fines, honestly, if I had just seen that stupid no entry sign, I still can't believe I didn't see it, honestly. But anyways. But yeah, so anyway, he saw his phone, and he's like searching for it like in Serbia, and apparently it's like even more expensive in Serbia, so he's like thinking he'll actually he'll actually like buy it here. So, because we had time, so the plan was then they got back home morning after grabbing his phone, and the plan was before the airport, just like drive to the shop, get the phone cheaper here. Yeah, yeah. Which is surprising because I remember like not even 10 years ago, me and mom would always get our like electronics and anything from Serbia, and then like whoever's like family, friends, whatever, who's ever's coming to Malta, like going Serbia, coming to Malta, would just like bring them along, right? I remember my first like 3 or 4 phones we got from Serbia. And then like the prices evened out, and now they're like slightly cheaper here. Wild stuff, wild stuff. But so yeah, the plan was go to the shop before the airport, and like he'll get the phone, and boom, done. Go home. So then his dad like gave him, his credit card, like his dad was going to pay for the phone. And now, so me, the daughter, and the dad already arrived at the airport, and they're like going to the shop. And his dad's like looking at the phone. He was just looking general like stuff like on his phone. And he's saying like, I'm not, like, I haven't gotten a notification that they've paid for the phone. And and like, and I spoke to mom, and they said they're like 5 minutes out of the airport, and he's like connecting the dots. He's like, I haven't I haven't got a notification that the phone's been paid for, but they're already on their way. Then he looks at me, he's like, I'm going to kill your mom. I bet she paid for it. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, she was feeling kind of guilty. I can confirm she did pay for it. So then they had the classic battle, as any parents do, of no, no, I'll pay you back. No, 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 it was me. It was all me. I had to. And think of it as an early birthday present. No, 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 you can't pay for. You know, classic argument. Okay, and then that was it. And then, they said goodbye to Beast on the airport. Lots of kisses for Beast. And that was the end of the trip. Yeah, so it was, it was fun, exhausting. Definitely physically, I was dead. I spent almost 24 hours just laying in bed, reading, existing, just not getting out of bed. What a ride! Yeah, yeah. Hey, I figured I'd, rant a bit about my vacation today. Damn, I'm loving this game. The do nothing game. I swear we are starting every stream with the nothing game now. And then it will only be interrupted by random photos I have to pull up. And you didn't stream any of it. I know, wild. I didn't, you know, I'm not ready to make the transition to an IRL streamer just yet. Yeah, yeah. Doesn't fit in with my type of content, I'd say. And plus, most of the content would be Beast, no. Beast, that's not for you. Beast, get out of that water. Oh, and actually, what is it? Beast did not sleep like in. Oh, I had to sleep on a sofa. I was gonna say at least it was memorable, but then you're struggling to remember. Yeah. Listen, I knew it. Like, I I didn't even realize I didn't take notes that like the first day I didn't take notes. By the second day I'm like, damn, I didn't take notes. I'm gonna forget that like prompts me to make notes. No, I just went to sleep. But oh yeah, I was chucked like to the sofa, right? That was my bed for the day for the vacation. And it was it was rough to find a good spot to sleep because my sofa our living room sofa is like smaller than me, like lengthwise. So either like my neck has to be cracked over the like armrest or my feet have to be up at a like awkward angle, right? So, so I had to put a bunch of like cushions cushions by my feet so I have like it's not a sharp incline in my feet, right? That's what you get for being 8 feet tall. No, that's the sad part. Which am I? I'm like hmm, 170? Think between like 165 and 170. Damn, I have to like measure myself. I forgot. Wait. Wait a second, I'm trying to think about the last time I measured myself. Okay, just say I'm like 170 centimeters, right? Anyway, yeah, so that's a sad thing. I'm just like 170 and I don't fit on the sofa. You just got an upgrade bed, just get kicked out. Yup, I enjoyed my bed for like 4 days before I got kicked out. About the same as me. Damn, must be a giant. Rover's like, damn, look at me. A giant walking among these humans. Yeah, so then I had to have like a bunch of cushions and then a bunch of pillows so I could have like like a slight elevation, right? It wasn't like laying flat and then boom, my neck is cracked at a 90-degree angle, right? But I made do. I survived last year, I survived this year. But this whole time, Beast did not once sleep on the sofa with me. Like last year he did. This year he did not sleep on the sofa with me. He did not sleep even in my mom's room. No, he was the whole time with them. He was just going between their rooms. So me and mom were like, wow, we see how it is, Beast. We see. We see this betrayal. Beast, yep. Just just betrayed us. Rejected, yep. Wasn't just a simple rejection, it was a full-on betrayal. The only time he slept you know what? I'm going to call him out. The only time he slept next to me is when I had my food poisoning and everyone went out for the night and I stayed at home sleeping. Then, because no one was at home, oh, lo and behold, all of a sudden he's sleeping next to me. Hmm. And now that everyone's gone, wow, look who crawled into bed. If it isn't a beast. Yeah, that was. Oh, and now, I mean, now as I'm complaining about being exhausted, Do you know who called me today? First woke me up from my nap. from from my nap. But do you know who called me today? My mother. Do you know what she suggested? A beast? No, no. No, no, it was my dearest mother. Because my godmother is now coming next week. But listen, thankfully, my godmother and her sister are coming next week, and they're staying for 2 weeks. But thankfully, they are like doing their own thing, right? We're going to be together a bit, but I'm not going to be spending 24/7 with them. So I still have my room. They're taking my like old sofa bed in my mom's study room, right? So I will have a will to live while they're here. But so everything's fine there. But she's like, "What do you think when they're here? Shall we go down to Sicily for a few days?" I'm like, "Mother, do not even mention a vacation for me. I am like vacationed out until the end of the year. Maybe book something for me next year, but for now, I'm not going anywhere." She's like, "No, but listen, they always wanted to go to Sicily." I'm like, You three. I hope they have good parking. Watch me lose my license in Sicily. Damn. But I'm like, listen, you three. Her wallet's empty, and honestly, I didn't even consider that. Yeah, I could probably buy a singular meal. I could probably feed myself for a singular meal in Sicily. Um, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm like, listen, you three can go. I have no complaints. I'll stay home, and someone has to take care of Beast. Beast cannot go to Sicily. He can, but listen, temperatures are insane right now. So he really shouldn't be out whole day every day. And also, like, we can't really leave him in whatever hotel we stay at in case he destroys the place. Can't be having to pay for furniture of a hotel or an Airbnb or something. And you can't really bring his cage along with you. So I said, "Listen, I'll stay home with Beast. We'll guard the house for a few days. You guys go to Sicily." Mom's like, "No, no, let's go together." I'm like, "No, no, I am not moving. I am not leaving Malta." So now now before I go to bed tonight, I have a mission of searching for rental cars in Sicily for them. Yes, yes. That is my mission for tonight. I just finished a logo I've been working on for like 12 days and my brain huts. It huts, huh? It huts. It shows, it shows. Ooh. Did you post a... Damn. I did this... Ah. I did a subcut. I didn't even think about the game. I just went to see if Queso posted a picture of the logo. Damn. Well, we hit 22 minutes and 3 seconds. The eternal internship, also known as having a parent. Yup, yup. So yeah, so for now it does look like they've decided to go on their own. I guess depending on what car deal I can find for them. That and listen, my mom is going to kill me. Just as in like not she's going to kill me, she is killing me by giving me so many things to do. Or like so many events in a row. Now this Thursday we have like her best friend's like birthday and we're going on like a boat. I'm like, please, mother, why must I be included in all of this? That's very school IO. Now I want to see Queso sit art. Ooh, the burnout. Yeah, the event burnout. Damn, I. What is it? I have to hop off now. But listen, are you guys down for Scribble tomorrow? I love Scribble IO. Also, I've heard people call it Scriblio, and I've heard people call it Scribble IO. I don't know. How do you guys pronounce it? I pronounce it Scribble IO. Also, how do I leave this game? Oh, okay, that's how you leave the game. You just press escape. I see now. I see this. IO. Okay, okay. So yeah, Scribble IO. I like saying Scriblio. Ooh, okay. We have we have 2 votes. Okay, okay. So yeah, yes. So listen, if you guys are down, definitely tomorrow we can. I mean, I do have to skedaddle today. My friends call it the drawing game. Oh, I hate it when I forget its name so often. I forget Scribble.io's name so often, so then when I have to search for it, and I'm like asking my friends, the game where you draw, you guess, and I have to Google it, I'm like, drawing game, and you get like a bajillion drawing games, and until I stumble upon Scribble.io, so long. And it's happened it's happened a few times that I what is it? The fact that I'm complaining about this, it's happened a few times. It's not just one time that I forgot the name. It's like I don't play for a few months and I'm like, damn, what's the name? What does that mean, Antique? Also, hello, Antique. Also, what does that mean? Guapont. The IO domains got popular among tech people because it looks like IO for input out. Oh, you know what? I see that. Yes, yes. Feet. Ah, yes, feet, of course. Someone want to play Gartic Phone because that's just the other drawing game. Ah, yes, the classic other drawing game. Love that, love that. The drawing game, the other drawing game. Ooh, I've never played Gartic Phone. I've just watched people play Gartic Phone, and some people are so like insane at drawing with such like little time. I'm like, listen, all you can get from me, like, get out of me is like a stick figure or something, right? Or something like resembling something. And some people are out here drawing full on like backgrounds and this and that. I'm like, mm-mm. This is a skill level like far, 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 far beyond my reach. Guarding over Scribble, really? I don't know. I like, because it's like two different things, right? Scribble is more like just guessing game, right? Prompt, draw, guess. Gartic, well, I haven't seen all the game modes of Gartic, but from what I've seen, like Gartic is like more of like a story, like draw, someone bounces off of your drawing, rinse and repeat, right? The old type drawing game in the search bar. For Scribble, because it's more to the point, immediate reaction, fun times. Gartic, you have to wait for the payoff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because especially if you're in a large group, the amount of time it takes to like do the round, right? Takes a while, takes a while. But yeah, listen, they're both great games, just different kinds. Ooh, and actually just I'm just thinking of like browser game now. I love, what is it called? Code names? Code names is so fun. Guarding is more developed, has browser extension, multiple mods at Twitch modes, Twitch integration. Ooh. I wonder how the Twitch integration works. But yeah, yeah, the modes are actually kind of fun on Gartic from what I've seen. Codenames is fun, yes. It's fun, but also when I'm like, what do you call it? Is it like Codemaster or whatever, the person giving out the things? I'm like, damn, I suck at this. I love the game, but whenever it's my turn to be the person giving out the words, I'm like, god damn, I suck at this game. But it's fun. It's fun. Mm. Okay, I do have to skedaddle away now. It is time to do some skedaddling. But I will be on tomorrow. We have to continue our Voices of the Void, maybe some Scribble, If people are up for it, yes, yes. Maybe, a nothing game while we chat. Lots of things to do, lots of things to do. It heavily depends on your teammates and how well you know them, they know you. Oh, true, true. You have to do something and something nothing. How unfortunate. Yes, yes. So yeah. Tomorrow, lots of things to do. I will be on. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. I will see you tomorrow. Yes, yes. Have a good night. Bye. Okay, wait, here's OBS. Okay.